Edu enso entimi anye training Peter Aqua Amidu abrante no enso entimi anye training ewo hono ena afen so abrante a ye friend Lord Amwa still na abrante no onya and recover full intendra America ena abrante no enso etutu kakra ena okotrache Isaac Mintakra de endra wanya de se ordinary enso echere Asante Goroko training grounds Michael Che Jamna Endra ononso anye training amfa ma Asante Goroko team no nemom no abrantia ye friend Kwesi Asante Endra oye full training edema Kumase Asante Goroko eno eye de free Asante Goroko training grounds AJ ena ye bo achire enso etimidia ma na eye preparation Asante Goroko ede kobo MTN FA Cup no enso ewo ho eye de se coach Karim Zito ona eye head coach edema Asante Goroko Sabre or the same kakra and so atudwa or see coach bia uko game a o enoma uhia and afin so ope
and they will get me. So please, that's why it's tactical. I can't tell you. See, before you enter into every game, just ask yourself, what do you need in the game? You as a coach, ask yourself, what do I need? Based on what you need, that will be your training. You understand me? I came here to win. We create chances. Then later I saw it was very difficult, so I have to block it. It's better for me to go draw than to lose. You understand me?
Eno head coach Karim Zito and it is San Semino and so Tuja Sano na Abrantia your friend Eric Ofori Entry goalkeeper no ne house of folk and Edijma Enche and omo party ways on in summer Tuja afa Kumasi Asante Roko any house of folk gamer Ebasuno.
I think to me, I see a lot of quality players and upcoming guys. I was normally got to has, more ball recently, especially has they move it up. So they're conscious, and I think the pressure now will give me no be very careful, so I'm conceding. So to me, it was a fine game, and some of the players who perform well. They're going forward to improve more.
Entino Eric Oforianchi and it is San Semino and so etuja se Asante Goroko aso folk nyina no omo ewo talent and so ewo mu team ni ma enoma ebetimi akoye omo ko omo anim no na abrante no ekasafa ye liga ye bo echemeche the Ghana Premier League no or Chema League no e they say talent bebre and so ewo Ghana Premier League ni
I can say I think I'm seeing more improvement and talented in the league because in recently, Kerala maybe any stars or like that. So very, very competitive, and this is also my game pass. So I think the improvement in Baba one thing I said, and said and still the attendance and but I think as time goes on, you said the love and Ghana League Nana man for pressure more. I think going forward, stadium meeting is full capacity. I must sponsorship Papa leading so fun to my
Enti eno eye goalkeeper Eric Ofori Entry and it is San Semino and so etujano na Mr. KTS Okreku momame nimfonyini no on the Black Queens for no endra ewo pram okosra mabawa no omo enso prepare kama and endra ononso etimi eremu ewo pram okosra mabawa no enso ewo pram eno eye president for Ghana Football Association Mr. KTS Okreku enonso ewonsem and ayebo eche eriama na Mr. Opokunti and in some kakra enso etimi atudwa the Lord of the Green Tape echemu pade asisia Asante Goroko team no players no omoba esem panyimfo echire omo Asante Goroko no kese a eye any team a omo nso sisi a omobo.
I think the current players they need to know say yeah na referee but they need to know say Tama no more all both against Kotoko no e dey train no your face Kotoko sacrifice be no go through. Now when you back Kotoko we are one of the thing that three be I hard doing psychological Ebia team or 1,000 Ghana cedis a month. Or buy I raise it to 5,000 Ghana cedis a month. Then or the bench and or just size scan. Something has to be done.
Eno Mr. Opokunti and it is Sansevino and so etime etu jano ebra na one ember power and so edin komo bebre or chema place no cry baby or 1,000 Ghana cedis bosomi any adema and a kotoko 8,000 Ghana cedi ebimu je 10,000 entino amatrimude kakra and so etime abamrante no afa ena or the Sansevino etu ja mama me Ghana Olympic Committee Omo enfonyini ni bi nendra handing over no enso etimi ko so Mr. Benunu Mensa officially yade se sisi ano onye LOC no enso chairman ebiemu a wa handing over enso ediama Richard Apokavi enso ehon ma chese bibia enso ebetimi akoye na yade se openi no edensem kakra enso etuja Mr. Danso enso sei eno kasai.
Early planning, one of the things I did for the African Games is proper planning, do a lot of consultations and then get to understand some of the challenges and the strengths that you can work with, then be able to do proper planning and which should handle the things, realistically. I have been around athletes and I think they are the major factor in everything we do as sports. Not to say, okay, athletes are the major factor, so they do what they want. We need to guide them. And by guiding them, we need to understand what their needs are really. They are, which I've experienced some of them, and we will try to do that as we go along and help. And when we get good athletes, they go to perform out there well, and Ghana's image goes out there, and we get sponsors locally in terms of corporate Ghana coming on board if we are doing the.
Eno Ernest Danso or no third vice at the Ghana Olympic Committee and then handing over a basono or the Sansamino and so etuja. Now away from that, Mummy Ghana U20 no and omo training grounds na how omo prepare against a Central African Republic. Last game yebebo ewo group in him na say yebetimi secure qualification to the next stage of the African U20 Cup of Nations and also so ewo Egypt enti endra Ghana omo etrenia and also so ena no pay we be ewo Sompa TV so and offense Sompa 93.1 on Facebook and we be no na assistant coach Edema Ghana and the 15 team no Sandra Boache na yene Sandra Edin Komani Ebusa Sandra sisi a wankasa o academia your friend is Sandy Football Academy enu ewo Kumase ekwan be na Sandra o shase
animals raise me baby so me team ni de beti yache achepa when I was stay. But I say parents no mostly they are no monte bonus. Tintino. It be a game be do so. Just okopa parents we are okopa parents we are intimate one and me decided say no. I was saying in academy. I started contacting and perform more villages. Said they be minya and cry free ho and my parents so supporting me as to giving me a place and cry about better. And I'm a meeting sustain here.
Enti eno Sandra Boache and it is 72 yane ebusa Sandra Ghana hano nenye yize se oba ose wate academy na okuta nkwada be se eduokono 90 o manage omo no eduane diem ene enkwala ne namu ne omo bibia mu no sai na esifate
providing balls food and stuff no so after me G Milo na em say station be here me interview na me ba ho better na ho na. Some people decided to help, and then within some month, and the amount beer, made it to talk more near DC, and crying sorry on Benway, but from then a cate on Sagana, and you wouldn't get anybody or bed castle bed sacrificing on one yet. It's not easy, but we are managing.
eti eno Sandra Boache o se adwuma na de papa eba ni sika assembly bibia na emom ni nyina mu no omo bo mo homoden na okọ na ebusan sesisi a obi tie Sompa 93.1 obi hwe Sompa TV na no pay na opese bia na kwada bi enimbo obo odede ba enhyehyɛ no sei na tie
oh enhyehyɛ a wo ho ana said obi bia ro pese obejoin ni bia ofre me number ade ye admission fee a tua ene club no ye wo Jesus bia ye ma wo mo hye wo hwe wo mo bia hye Sunday ene ye de train ye come match so obi a wo bi na wato na ordinary mattress na bibia ba baby obeda de only problem to bibia ro pese ordinary baba bia we are open
eno Sandra Boache ene de San 72 dwa na Sunday Football Academy no omakwada weso a ye friend Shaibu Mubarak abrantie Ghana under 15 championship a ye koboy no emrantie na toso miensa na nkwada no na ono ene boy right back ena ye ne Shaibu enso edi nkomo na ye busa ne se Shaibu the next 5 years ehfa na Ghana for ebehu
for the next 5 years na Ghana for Europe and I say Ghana Premier League
Team Bay
Nations
FC.
that team na
Kono.
So o se no mbo se no team na SBT no me show mo tembia mu so mbo no o top mu so football no mo kire no a good football intina me pe
eno Shaibu Mubarak right back edema Ghana U15 team no and de San 72 just said next 5 years no Ghana for se mo behu ni baby a na ye Europe na ye Europe na Ghana Premier League ni dia and ye Nations FC esan say omo no ma omo ye no eye ne fe pa na ye busa Shaibu say Shaibu target no any surprises no say edete
ye dey you see am target and he say meet me anya collab national U16 and U17 oh actually nyam one we say your players Ghana and obia won akwanya say ono so etime ekubo bi it Celestine bana say medini man nyam one me bompa ya atwen another chance ebeba
eno Shaibu Mubarak right back edema Sunday Football Academy and offense Ghana under 15 team no and ode San 72 just say they say say koba say ye to yensa free under 17 and I say under 16 na ni din any squad ni mu a enya ne nwanwa and I say ne renhu nemum adwumaden and obeye enso make sure say obenya the next call up powers efisem no ye DC ya
okay
na Endra oka say Barcelona be qualify you
amasusa
amaso
say insisa
enti zia Grace ma omunya gide o mu de kakra koto akiri no obey omu de
Grace me to omo for say we nyam komhye a prediction a prediction
I say prediction obi nya gide say mba kan kwade ena amasa la mi yamane de
amasa
for say ne born enye under 17
and so you see almost a video be a training video be a training say obu 17 years
yeah
meaning says when was that video
yeah, because
I think that was 2021 and one of the platforms of Barcelona a Twitter and your official platform but one of the Barca fans platforms in be a Twitter say Monshe Lami Yama he's just 15 years and ball or bono another day. And see if 2021 or 15 years, many are saying say then we are talking about 4 years 19. Now. So all things being equal, there's a 19 years.
Age,
yes, it can also be that. And see,
but if all
the
19
born or born is you know, 17 years.
Papa was Endra me born na me rahu.
Akrana ball no born anu.
Because you heard Sunday Kotokone has match omutoma amanfo ekotua 200 cedis. Na hwe Endra obi kotua 5 cedis kotna video center. Na bo a okohwe na. E de na bet bana choose Ghana Premier League over European football.
Enuntina e wo sempenifo no omoye adwuma no den. Because ade na omoton nya kono. And let us all be tie. Yen kasa asem we say adwuma na ye say ye nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ no ye ton ade
yes
what you say
yes
nti de be nti na menkofa nto sa pro owo so am run about meton wo mra papa wo so metima afa so meton what in common say nti owo say wo sesie wade no it is not me
yes
nyame na me ba be ye wo de na mo na yiyi wo na wo so wo ye ni yi na menton ma me mo na ton
yes
me meton ade radio no platform na say obi and obi commercial radio station say oba be sports oba be kind news the platform is for you to sell yes ye ba beton ade nti ye be beton ade no de ne ye mfa nkan ne ye nton ya de ne ye nto eni nti ye kind news say de be ya ye ton ade wo so e beto eni nti ye sports say de be ya ye ton ade wo so e beto nti it is also up to you say what de na me be beton ama wo no siesie no na meton ayato what in common say it's not up to me so what then why in tantantan me spending all my time to make your game attractive na me lose me listeners what in common say into who the no siesie no na we use our platform to help you sell your product it's just as simple as that
me say pay for matches me say omo hwe bi
omo hwe me can be say the lives of Ketokreku ni mpenifo ni bi no eya bro ne buapaye and I'll tell you why do you know why you can say yes adwuma na omunim you they know the job adwuma na omunim ye ba ye buapaye oni abro persemen kuminya selfishness greedy and ama ye football because Ketokreku with Dreams FC.
Yes.
No one in name Dreams FC. Yes. With that small product, Dreams FC, no, what we making lucrative for the world. We are seeing a Juma now with Dreams FC. Yeah, why say the whole Ghana football more than they want to me.
Powers 9:30.
Yababa. Na yankwama na oneka kra na. You say Grace mo say.
Yes, Madrid for ne promote Barcelona for your munya kra na ki amadu.
And now woman ka mo nkran ka about 12 o'clock me apon. Anka about 12 me apon. Yankwama na ne mra na nkonkodi nkomo kakra e wa ma no na ye ba de akeni na betuma to aso me pa to mami ye enra game na e so Barcelona against Inter Milan scoreline no fato ye Sompa television so would say Lautaro Martinez a ball first goal on the 21st minutes and which no how can Chanoglu as a second goal no on the 45th minutes at the Inter Milan Boboko no and Marin Fisen 2 goals no Barca betete second half you start here on the 54th minute again Dani Olmo and making it 2 at the Barca on the 60th minute into 60th minute in the game no and so a parity and so now pie in Yasam Katwa Memfanto and Mr. Federico Chubby and Subese go at the Inter Milan on the 90+3 before Sasako and Babano, not Rafinha, and so Ashe, and you go at the Amapasa Bobokono, and to Barca from 2 goals down, and Baby taking lead 3-2, and so as that time no, na Yaja Inter Milan for him so Malusu, na supporters and Statiso Mukofie, and to Saosha was some part television as well. The part of Ramford, and your Barca Bobokono. Umpa aye television so na ye nto aso entianu nie Inter Milan supporters wo man start wo mu ko fie na wo nim se de atru ne de anya ye and Barcelona football ye born 120 minutes after 90 minutes and game na pai no ba kokowie se Inter Milan so etumi di nkunin abosa atumi mo through owurade David aye Fratesi on the 99th minutes and o make so se team Inter Milan and so and don't qualify ako final of the Champions League aye this season the Augusto wo hwe wo Sompa TV ne so and some na Augusto ide me yetiefo and that was so kese we so afi yen so the final whistle no eto Jahawa Inter Milan for a celebrity yente sound and kakra na afi yento aso
è finita l'Inter è in finale München willkommen Monaco stiamo arrivando l'Inter è in finale batte il Barcellona 4-3 e l'Inter è in finale
enti eno ayade ko so enro ne bi na yegusu ede won sama hoto ne de pa memfanto yetiefo nyina anim so wonim so 7 goals apm enro e was against no mpenifo asolete aye goal of the day Eric Garcia goal no mpenifo asolete no enu eti no David Frates goal no so ya solete eno so Francesco Ochebi and of course Danny Omo eno ana ye 4 goals mpenifo so etum aye no ma solete enso ho and ye behwe the goal of the day eno get different so total no but enra incredible moment gomra ogura ne tin ade Jean Soma when him say onu and the difference in na super saves and akra no say to me yes Vito ne pa aye Sompa TV ne so be hom aye saves just akra no and so to me make ye and my bobo kra ne tin ade Inter Milan don't forget so onu and mpere born about so as the player of the game and also man of the match 120 minutes 7 super saves or cover a distance of 6.4 kilometers as a goalkeeper. I was against anymore 6.4 kilometers and Akrano said to me na ayatia and attain after the game Inter Milan supporters and so etondom adema goalkeeper your friend Jean Soma yente kakra ngo Sompa aye TV ne so womla supporters no etondom adema goalkeeper no. Okay, nti eno ayade koso enra ne bi na egusu yede won sama hoto de me yetie for ba ola de na koso Barcelona so wo de to aye Sompa aye television so wo de so first leg no Barcelona atefie Inter Milan ese omu 2-0 and son of Mobile Park ababetetekano and the same thing and san so see ye agwasa kense na ekoso enra awo guse pemiers so far our Champions League no when him sam ayade number of games in 187 matches and the Yapo produces 610 goals attendance no it's 8,261,187 in Nimpa Marco Stadium Aquacosha games so far no Rafinha as 13 goals Seu Girossi as 13 goals Hurricane as 11 goals Robert Lewandowski and so 11 goals and no ayano so some flopper and net tension no and more refisa pass for no and that's goes more our Champions League in this season and no young command so toja and net any egusu e don some out running now at the MET for still live on Sompa television so against Sompa FM 93.1 and one so beton your Facebook platform so na yendim komo brasesi and yankasa wonim say yankopon ya do na tay game way ebekoso na game way massa and no bad the PAG any outside don't want to slow some be predict as I don't want to know I do almost say PAG bobo kolon Yankopon yad menetay woman so betima qualify but Arsenal supporters are come ngomayeti and no hwede ye besia ko enso ho and one so betoni and one hwe aya pass Arsenal bobo kono former coach at the mother Gunners ogura ne dey Arsene Wenger yenteni some the two way after a no game na a super tactician Arsene Wenger.
I'm highly against this kind of penalties, and I'm highly against using the slow motion on a normal pace. This is a great tackle, and he's first on the ball. Why does he touch him? Look what he's doing, Lautaro Martinez. He leans into him. He looks for the penalty. He knows he will not score now because he feels him there. And the referee in this situation shows that he, for me, has not made the right decision. Look, he's first on the ball. And that's what for me counts. The rest is done by Lautaro Martinez.
Yeah, Arsene Wenger and some of the two channels or no sa VAR and na yantu ye boas yen slow game no and na say yen slow video ni yantu ye boas ni identify problem no ya there from day one Onyadia Ojesadi and Tum and no, a Yasin Venga, some of the 2 channel Yamaya 7 p.m. PL Junior Son of Felix Vaya from Germany, on the Perifa Bonidin Sonja Center, no Shakens and so be beyond strengthening Cosso, the part of Grace and then run for more from MCR, Momami, opinion, the day of Mikel Arteta, this one the 2 and our press conference last say, now Yentia no Kaka, Yavia na Fia Twasso.
A lot of the Arsenal fans, the atmosphere in the Emirates for the Real Madrid game was probably the greatest they felt at the Emirates, let alone maybe ever at the club. Would you say the connection between the team and the fans is the strongest it's ever been since you were here as a player and your 5 years as manager?
Yes. I think since I experienced and I was part of this as a player, 100%, and hopefully it will be much better because it's very improvable still, and building your own story and having the experiences that we had lately together, I think it's going to make that relationship and that connection even stronger. And tomorrow we have a massive opportunity as well as a club, as supporters, to demonstrate who we are and how far we still want to get together.
And no, Mikel Arteta, also boss on some of the 2 channel now, and also in front of BNM, so we are here to make history. 1 win away from being in the final. Let's do the talking on the pitch. And to us, team no, and if Modi, Mobianca, so Bianacom, Namusha, Ganes Bobo say a pitch and so, and a German on my Yamaya doing the day of France, Abontenso, and I am some of the sort of 10 years so, yet and somehow turning Ademia for so well so, the part of Mammy Declan Rice, on also Kasai, only quoting a press conference, Yentin someone.
Said it was almost like you were relearning football.
Yeah.
All the things, many details, press and passing. Do you now feel 2 years on that if the game has to change, like?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously with their manager Luis Enrique, he's really good tactically. Obviously our manager's really good tactically, and you felt that in the first leg. You know, there was a lot of movement in midfield. You know, they run around so much and create a lot of space for each other. The way they move between the lines was really, really smart. But once we worked out, you know, how we could, you know, beat them. Obviously, we missed a few chances, but in terms of how we was driving with the ball, giving our wingers 1v1 opportunities, chances started to open up. And I think tomorrow night, you know, we need to do the same. You know, we need to have big balls, and we need to go out there on the biggest stage and show that we're ready to play at this level.
Okay, and no, I Declan Rice in some of the 2 channel now. Yamaya 9:30. Yatanasi or 4 time in a swat details to one on some P. A dear Chedia Corso and Ra. I am San Siro Giuseppe Mieza, and which is celebrations I also our dressing room in Diakin Nano. Yatanasa 9:30 Yadabeba or say we rise to the big occasions and we are ready to do it again. And the Arsenal for no supporters Munkama Kumantum Ejumano boys and Bayamamo and the day Anajo Ewo Paris. On this note, you draw the curtains down on the forensic foreign news. 9:30. You better sansu Eddie Shedium. Ola Aden Moses Ternadi.
Enfa. Arsenal Enfa.
Yeah, sure.
Enfa. Champions League PAG. Omaji.
Omunaji. Oh, okay.
Ombeji.
Okay.
Ombeji. Because of Omu coaching.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet missing. But nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver. Here's Kwame and Yao. After hours of planning, both have locked in the same perfect multi-bet. Big win for United, over 1.5. And both teams to score in the London Derby. But who could have picked Leicester over City? Or a high-scoring game at the Bridge? There's nothing worse than having your perfect multi-bet missing. But there's nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver. Win, even if your bet misses.
21st Clinic, yes, sciatica expert. Sciatica no, o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu, na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no. Se ho techema eno ene ye fa ne sciatica. Na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem, wo je ho ba bia enye. Na no na 21st Clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia baso bo magine wo Ghana ha, ene amono ne enya asem ketewa. Womuji international awards ahodo, womuji local awards ahodo. Na anu nso na womu be the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa. Bibrim hano ebi ni baby a gise 21st clinic nkwa. Womu dia bibidro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho. Eya yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama ade ba ko a wo magidi wo mu pa no. Eye sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ni ade Ghana ha baby a wo mo ho. 0540 311 311 0540 311 311. There's a 21st clinic. Wo mo ye sciatica expert.
Auntie, mama fufuo 20 Ghana. Me pe fufuo ne nkwan kwa. Sisi a sanya Ghana akone de ye bonu 010. Me one nu ni. Tell you sell there. Yenim so bia ne ne ope. Enu nti ne ya made for me bundle.